Today we're making a cocktail with a bunch of little ingredients to make a big cocktail. Is it worth it?
That's true. I don't know. It might be worth it.
Yeah, depends how you feel about foam.
Welcome to Comment Cocktails. Doug, Ian, we're going to show you how to make... Well, we're going to stand there. He's going to make a drink.
Could say like saying my name like what?
This is hey, Doug. We're going to make a rum julep for you. That being not you, because you're the one that doesn't drink on the show.
Nope.
But I'll drink it, and then we'll give it to Jennifer, and she'll finish it.
I'll try to add any commentary that I can.
Well, commentary is always fun. There's no other purpose for me doing this show outside of fun and commentary. So if people don't like it, fucking close your window.
No, people can't do that. They need to comment first.
Yeah, with comment, close your window, I'll delete comment.
Yeah.
You're good.
Or delete your comment, then close your window.
The Rum Julep. Oh, by the way, Stephen Foisey and W.T. Fitz are our executive producers for this show. You'll see their names flying across the bottom. This is a bit more complicated than one of our drinks. It's called the Rum Julep, and it has this. Half ounce fresh lime juice, half ounce orange juice, half ounce of honey mix, half ounce of Appleton Jamaican Rum, 1.5 ounces of Demerara Rum, 1/4 ounce of Grenadine, 1/4 ounce of pimento liqueur, which is also known as the allspice liqueur, and a dash of Angostura bitters, which seems redundant because it's got allspice in there already, but whatever. We're going to put this in an immersion blender right here, and we're going to immerse it in blending.
All right.
And an immersion blender just basically, it's like a glorified way of mixing stuff really fast. It doesn't cut. It doesn't do any of that. So you're going to want like crushed ice for this. You don't have to use crushed ice. We're going to because it's proper. I don't want your people bitching at me. But you could use whole ice and do whatever you want with it. Doesn't matter.
Do you usually hold your audience in such contempt?
Yeah. I do. And then you get this from the
That's why they're an audience.
Beach Bum Berry remix.
They like it.
It's not the audience that follows the show. It's not the 9 people on the current stream. It is those folks that just come by to drive by to say something shitty.
Oh.
It's the internet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There's plenty of those.
Right.
I've been there.
Yeah, you can get that anywhere. So we get our own fair share. And the thing that makes us a pain in the ass is the 1/4 ounce dashes of stuff. It's like, it's just so like tedious. Double it down.
That's what I was going to say about this drink. There's a lot of ingredients with little quantities.
Yeah, you should make 4 of them at a time.
This shit better be good. That shit's tedious.
You got to make a lot of them. Like, you should make this into a punch, and then you can, when you break all this out by times 4, you're going to end up in ounces rather than all this craziness.
Because that's what happens when you divide it or multiply a 1/4 by 4.
That's right.
Just saying.
Multiply a 1/4 by a 1/4?
No, by 4.
Oh.
And he gets like, oh, you're gonna have a whole bunch of ounces. Like, yeah, I know, I can do math too.
Yeah, I know one of them.
A whole 1 ounces.
There you go. Keep doing your show.
Yeah.
This is great.
So you can get these from. I would suggest hitting the links below and getting yourself Sippin' Safari and Beach Bum Berry Remix. Great books. Boom. Oh shit! 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,005. Good enough. You could garnish. I had this idea that we were gonna do wheels. We were gonna do mint sprigs. We're gonna do all this shit. We're not doing any of that.
What do you want? I'll cut something.
No, I don't care. I don't even have mint sprigs here.
Okay. I won't cut anything.
Yeah.
Is there a magnet? How did that stay there?
Oh no, there's like a little hook. So you put on the hook. I gotta put that in.
Sorry.
See that? A hook right here, and then a little foot.
Hook in a shelf?
Oh, I see it.
Hook in the shelf.
That's great. Okay, man.
Yep.
If I wasn't on the backside of it, it would have been obvious. I wouldn't have had to stop everything to figure out what the hell's going on.
Hold on.
Sorry.
I don't think what you just did is legal. There be aliens going on right here.
I thought it might be like one of those things, like sharper image, it floats.
Yeah.
It's like a floating immersion blender, which would be cool, but it's
also
not here.
not.
You know what they say, they all float down here.
Yeah. I just like one with a magnet.
This
looks cool.
is going to look shitty on camera.
But it was the right amount.
It was.
Oh, it's perfect.
This drink tastes very pimento forward. Also,
now that we know that pimento is allspice.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of allspice and a rich rum flavor. I blame that on this. We're using El Dorado 12. There's a couple different Demerara rums you can use for this. I went with a rich, thick, like bold flavor. So you can get a Demerara rum from a lot of different companies, but there's only one distillery. It's called the Demerara Rum, or it's called Demerara Rum, Demerara Distillery Limited, and they're in Guyana, South America. Only place that makes Demerara rum. They take sugarcane from the Demerara River. For some reason, the heat and the humidity and everything makes it like smoky and rich. and then they take that, they put it in like a 100-year-old wooden distillery, like a distill. It's made of wood. I don't know how it fucking works. There's fires involved with distilling,
Yeah,
but
like
whatever.
when you distill things, it gets hot.
Yeah, you can find pictures on the internet if you look for.
Was it the liquor tank that's wood, or is like
No, like the fucking still is wood.
is it like encased in metal?
No, because that would be a metal still with wood around it.
Well, no, it could be a wood still with metal around it.
No, but it's made of wood.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's I don't know where
I
the
think those
flames.
are interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting, and it's like an old like style of distilling, probably before they come up with an idea like, hey,
Maybe it
metal.
doesn't get as hot.
I don't know.
I think that's probably
Still
safe
gonna
to
get.
say.
It's got to get at least
Yeah.
160 though, right? Or 100 or 210 or whatever the number is to get.
The evaporation point.
Yeah. So like, it's fucking magic.
Hmm.
We know that, right? So it works, and they make this, and you can find this in other companies. Maison makes a Guyana rum.
Mhm.
El Dorado is actually the distillery's branding. There's a bunch of other Demerara. Oh, Lemon Heart is a Demerara rum, which we'll use later. Oh,
Eldorado's good.
I feel like Plantation Artisanal. This might be a Demerara. It doesn't say it, but it could be. A lot of the darker rums are. I know Hamilton has a Demerara rum. So they all come from the same distillery, but they basically outsource the liquid, and then they can age and do whatever the fuck they want with it.
Kind of like MGP.
Yeah. It's just MGP just for Demerara rum.
Right.
This cocktail, the Rum Julep, was invented in the 40s by Don Beach, served at Don Beachcomber's Cabaret restaurant in Waikiki, Hawaii, around the circa 50s. So
It's delicious.
It's old. It doesn't taste anything like a julep.
It's just the cup. It's all about the cup.
It's literally just the cup. Like, oh, I got the cup.
There's no mint. There's no whiskey.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no-
like that review when I said I like my Amaro
It's
Manhattan
like
with
the Manhattan Noir,
yeah,
Yeah.
without any
Manhattan
whiskey or vermouth.
right? Which we named Manhattan Noir.
It's called the Manhattan Noir now.
That was better than the Staten Island.
Yeah.
Was that
Yep.
one?
If you use
it
Jamaican
started
rum, it would
in
be the Staten
Hudson,
Island.
New Hampshire,
Oh, which part?
right here.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, no. Oh. Hey, you know what? I'll never get back, so let's move forward.
It's the only way to go.
Yeah.
So you should. Oh,
It's
you
true.
you should go to awesomeDrinks.com. Use Summer One to save yourself 20%. Why did I call it Summer One? I don't know why I did that, but it was like I saw one, I pushed the button. Summer One.
It was the simplest thing I could think.
It was.
One.
Oh, literally. Save 20% at awesomeDrinks.com to like September 15th. So that's good for you because you can buy tiki mugs, syrups, and all the other loveliness. This, my friends, is called, I don't know if I have any of these in stock anymore, but this is
Honey
BG
Bar
Reynolds
Mix.
Honey Mix. Honey Bar Mix. Oh, I like the name Honey Bar Mix. But it is Honey Mix.
And ask Ian how lovely honey is to work with.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Well,
You should buy some honey syrup.
Yeah. Honey can be a pain in the ass because it's so thick.
It takes a while to like
Water it
dilute
down. Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
dilute down, which is what Honey Mix really is. So if you're cheap and you're at home and you're like, I just want to like make this cocktail, and I happen to have some pimento liqueur or allspice dram at home, then just take your honey, pour it in a little cup, add some water until it becomes usable for cocktails, and that's called Honey Mix. There you go. Lesson for you today. The more you know. You have any words with him?
No. I have visuals.
He's-
That's all I've got on this.
He's
And
got 20 minutes.
you know what? You know what else it could look like? You know what that looks like? It looks like the froth on top of a Coke float.
Oh, like ice cream when the ice cream is
It's
Yeah.
gonna float. Yeah.
Yeah.
with that,
Yeah.
whatever that is that happens when you put ice cream and root beer together.
And
Yeah.
there's no pineapple
Or
in here,
Coke.
but that froth is holding well.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
froth.
that?
It looks like the frothy scum that you find on ponds sometimes,
Yeah.
or in the ocean.
Can we come up with a new
Listen,
name?
it's the visual. I'm not making it up.
Frothy.
Let him make his observations in his own way.
This is all I got.
Stop gaslighting me.
And you know what? I'm sure that it tastes great. Does it taste good?
Yeah, that's even less filling.
It's like it's not less filling. It's probably very bad for you, and it's got allspice.
Seriously, is it good?
Yeah, it's allspice.
I like
Allspice
it.
rum.
He was
Sour.
serious.
Would you say it's like the fall version of a tiki? Because of the allspice.
Tiki is summer.
Fair enough, but allspice works in tiki pretty well, even throughout the seasons.
Yeah, because you know it's fall somewhere.
It's fall summer.
Could be fall anywhere, you never know. It could be in a separate dimension, some thread you follow, whatever. No, it's not. This is a drink I would only have like once
I see.
because it's got a lot of potent allspice flavor,
Mhm.
and it's not enough sour to it to like
It's
make
fall
it
like 3/4 of a light year away from us, right?
speed of light times. Yeah, maybe. I'll buy it.
Sure.
I bet you if you look right now at the James Webb Telescope and you look in and you see Earth from 6 months ago,
Yeah.
we're sitting there drinking these.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Sidebar, Tiki videos down below, bartendercertificate at awesomedrinks.com. Using that coupon code I told you about earlier. That is it, my friends. We are teaching you how to drink.